Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk in a brief how to prepare a model for texturing and then how to add textures, how to fix it, how to manipulate the attributes inside the material, and then how to make a sequence rendering. First of all, let us create a simple model for a house, for example. I will go inside the mesh tool, insert edge loop, equal distance. For example, this is the model for our house. First of all, I need to go to UV editor to check this model, to check the UV for this model. And if you can see, will not work with me in an accurate way. Because of that, I need to fix the UVs. There is many way to fix the UV. For example, we have automatic. Automatic, it will divide the model into shelves. We can reach them here inside the UV editor by clicking on the right, keep clicking, hold the click, and then you can select the UV shell. And now you can select them as a shell. You can work with these inside transform. You can rotate them. You can adjust the scale by using the transform here or by using the WER from here. You can make a rotation, scale, move, anything you want. Or you can select the faces that on the same side. Okay, and then you can press on a planner on the options here. You need to select the axis that is perpendicular to these faces. For example, here we have the axis perpendicular to them, the red one, which is X. So I need to select X and hit apply. And then I need to select these two. And these are in, if you can see, in Z axis. I need to select the Z axis and hit apply. And these, the roof in top, which is in Y axis, and I need to hit apply. And now I have three shell. This is for, if you can see, this is first side, this is the top, and this is the second, and this is the other two sides. I will leave them, all of them in the center. Now I need to select the faces to add a material. For these, for the walls. As I said, you can use automatic or you can use a planner, but you need to select the axis that perpendicular to your faces. Of course, there is other tool, you can try them. For example, the spherical, the cylindrical, you can try them, but automatic or a planner will work fine for you. Now I'm selecting these faces. With right click, assign a new material. Inside Arnold, I need to select the AI standard surface. And here I need to add the color or the texture. I want to use that. If you can see now the texture, now the texture I used is work fine for me. Also the scale, I need to fix the scale, of course. The number of bricks exist here. The lines of bricks must be the same as here and here. Also, the number of bricks I need to increase it because this number doesn't make sense in real life when we talk about a building or a house. So I need to go to UV editor first. I need to select these two sides. I need to reduce their size. Now the lines between the bricks are almost connected together. Now I can select these and scale them to increase the bricks exist inside this building, or I can decrease the size of the bricks and increase the number of bricks inside this model by going to the material, and here I'm pressing on the color. We have file that contain the file that we add, and here we have place 2D texture. Inside it, we'll find the repeat, we'll find rotate. I can increase the repeat from here. For example, 5 and 5. It's too much. Let us try 3. Yeah, 3 now. It works fine for us. Okay, I need to add a displacement for this texture, but before I need to remove the specular, because in real life bricks doesn't have a specular. Okay, after I finish the material, now I need to add the displacement. Here inside my material, I need to click on this arrow. Here I have displacement matte. I need to click on it. Click on the checker to add the file. Inside displacement, I need to attach the texture. Of course, for displacement, we use black and white images. You can prepare them from the texture by using Photoshop. Open, and now I have the displacement. But of course, before I try it, I need to fix some attribute. Inside P cube shape, inside Arnold, I need to go inside the subdivisions, make it linear, and the iterations, for example, make it 6. Let us try now. First of all, I need to add an HDR for the light. will make the rendering better. Okay. Of course, because of the scale for this model is very high for the displacement, I need to fix it. I need to go back inside the displacement and I need to click here and here to go back. Here the scale, I will change it to 0.1. I need to increase the light intensity. Okay, about the displacement, I need to reduce it more. Zero 0.05. Okay, now it's better. But of course, I need to fix the repetition also inside the displacement matte, because when we added the texture color, we made the repeat 3 by 3. I need to fix it inside the displacement, as I said. Here, I need to make it 3 by 3. And now you can see, of course, I need to reduce it a little more. For example, 0.02. And now you can see how much the details exist inside this model. I can add another texture for the roof. I need to select these two faces, assign new material, Arnold, AI standard surface. I need to add a color for the texture. For example, I'm planning to use this. Of course, I need to fix the repeat. Let me try 3 by 3. Okay, I will try to make it 3 by 5, 3 by 8. I need to reduce it to 6. And these to 2.5. If you can focus, I need to rotate this inside the UV editor. Of course, because they are connected to, if I rotate it, it will affect the other side. Because of that, what I need to do, I need to select this phase again and hit on UV. I need to go to planner, hit apply. Also, I'm selecting this phase again, the other phase, I'm hitting apply. Inside the UV editor here. Now you can see I have them separated. I can work with them. Now I'm modifying the repetition by using the UV editor. And here this I need to rotate it. Yeah, now it makes sense. Okay, I need to add a displacement for the roof also to make it more realistic. Also, I need to turn off the specular because this material shouldn't have a specular. To add the displacement, I click here, then on the checker next to displacement, I need to add the file. Inside displacement, I'm hitting open. Let me try now. I need to decrease the scale here also. Make it 0.1. I need to fix the repeat also. I need to reduce it to 1.02 or 1.05. And here for the file, because I fixed the repeat first, I need to fix it again inside the displacement. Here inside place 2D, I put here 2.5. And here 6, I think. You can take a deep look. Now I have the, I added two textures. I use the displacement to make the model become more realistic during the rendering phase. If I want to make a render for this scene, for example, I need to make a camera rotate around this house. I need to go to panel, perspective. I need to create a new one. I need to rename it, for example, cam 1. I need to go to panel, tier of copy to make a copy of this camera so I can see it when I'm planning to make an animation. And here inside, I need to go back to the perspective. I need to select the camera from the outliner. I can go inside the channel box. I'll make the rotate 0. And here 90°. I will move it here. And now I need to go to top to make the to make this camera rotate around this shape. I need to add a keys, for example, at the beginning, and then I need to drag it here. Rotate the camera, not here. I need to go to frame 10, for example. I need to move it here, then rotate the camera. I need to add another key, then I'm moving to frame 20, for example. I'm moving the camera here, then I'm rotating the scene. I'm hitting on S to make a key. Then I need to go to 30. Rotate the camera again. Press on S. Then in 40, I need to go back and rotate the camera again. I'm hitting on S. Can see. Now I made a rotation for the camera rotating around the house, but I need to fix it a little here inside the perspective. This is the first key. I need to go to the next key. I need to drop it down, move it down, and then here and here I need to move it, and at the end I need to fix it also. I forgot to enable the automatic. Because of that, I need to fix it again. Now it will automatically add the keys. Okay. This is an animation for camera rotating around the this house, for example. Now I need to prepare the render setting. I need to click here on the render setting. First of all, I need to name it. For example, test. I need to select the image format. Usually we work with EXR. I need to select the camera here, cam1. The resolution, for example, HD 1080. The resolution, let us make it 300. Arnold renderer. In the future, we might use the adaptive sampling, but for now, we will not fix it. Here inside the system, it's better. It is better to select the GPU. And here the frame animation. I have single frame to render. This rendering will render a single image. I need to select name.hash.ext. This is mean to render a sequence. Here I have the start frame, the end frame, now 10. I need to make it 40. I can render one frame by every frame here, or I can render more by adding numbers here. For now, I'm going to leave it. And now I prepared the render settings. I need to go select here from this menu, the rendering. I need to click on render, then render sequence on the options. I need to select the cam1. The output file location, I need to specify a location, for example. And then I need to click on render sequence. It will render for me. As I said, this is a brief about how to fix the UV or prepare the UVs and add texturing using displacement, adding some lights and preparing the camera, and then adjusting the render settings, and then make a render sequence. That's it for today, and thank you.